Mr. Hoffman, welcome. You have the floor, please. Thanks.
More than 80% of volume of international trade in goods is carried by sea. And the percentage is even higher for most developing countries. So maritime transport is really the lifeline of global trade. We are very concerned that the attacks on Red Sea shipping are adding tensions, costs to global trade, exacerbating trade disruption due to geopolitics and climate change. No?
To the shipping containers going around the port of the Cape of Good Hope.
There are actually now 3 key global trade routes disrupted. First, we already have the war in Ukraine with all the impacts on shifts, especially oil and grain trades. Second, we also have the Panama Canal, another key route for global trade, which is affected by low freshwater levels, affecting the number of ships that can transit. For context, latest data, last month's total transits through the Panama Canal were 36% lower than 1 year ago and 62% lower than 2 years ago. So this is really a long-term trend. The lower capacity of the Panama Canal resulting from climate change is of concern because of its long-lasting impact. And on top of all this, now we have the Red Sea crisis. So combining the impacts of the war in Ukraine, the decline in transit through the Panama Canal, and the situation in the Red Sea, we are seeing delays, higher costs, higher emissions, greenhouse gas emissions.
That is going through there, if there was an increase in traffic around, especially going around Durban.
Now, the impact of the Red Sea crisis on shipping costs and rates now has been dramatic. The surge in the average container spot rate from Shanghai went up by plus $500, and that was the highest ever weekly increase. Highest ever weekly increase we saw resulting from this crisis. Let me give you the latest numbers. So average container shipping spot rates from Shanghai went up 122% since early December. They've more than doubled. The rates from Shanghai to Europe went up by 256%, i.e. more than tripled. And rates to the United States West Coast also increased above average, although they do not go through the canal. And I find this interesting. So they increased by 162%. And so here we see the global impact of the crisis as ships are seeking alternative routes, avoiding the Suez and Panama Canal.
Maritime experts and economists. So you said gas carriers.
Prolonged disruptions, especially to container shipping, would threaten and disrupt global supply chains, leading to delayed deliveries of goods, increased costs, potential inflation.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. No, in fact, I'm here with colleagues.
Besides vorgestellt, mit der eben die Tabletten eben jeder einzeln.
Something.
Aber die war der All-in-One. Das ist der Papier.
Kriegen Sie das immer noch?